Imagine the mightiest things around, things like gravity that keeps us grounded, the super strong power than atoms, and even mysterious black holes. But guess what? A smart person named Albert Einstein had a different idea. He believed that the mightiest force of all is something called compounding interest. It's like magic money that grows and grows over time. In fact, he called it the eighth wonder of the world. We all know it's good to save and invest, but how does this compounding interest thing really work its magic? So stay at the end of the video and learn the best strategies to save money. Number 1. Unveiling the impact of COVID-19's compound growth. To fully understand the concept of compound growth, one can look no further than the COVID-19 pandemic. Although the exact date of the first case is debated, it is currently believed to be November 17, 2019. In just 226 days, the number of cases has surged from 1 to over 10 million. When we input a few data points into an exponential regression calculator, we discover that the average daily growth rate is around 7%. On the surface, this growth rate might not seem alarming, but it becomes evident that it's not a harmless rate. If sustained, it would mean that the virus could potentially infect the entire world within the next 100 days, considering only the known cases. Of course, various factors prevent such a scenario, and the growth rate would inevitably slow down. However, this instance underscores the boundless power of compound growth, whether for better or worse. This isn't to suggest that you should rush to invest all your savings in a single stock tomorrow. Yet, it is crucial to comprehend the potential of compound growth. Even if you don't actively capitalize on it, understanding the concept can be instrumental in preventing compound growth from working against you. And that's the core takeaway from this exploration. Number 2. Compound growth and beyond. This video isn't solely about why compound interest wields immense power on our small planet. It is about its dominance as the mightiest force across the entire universe. To comprehend its potency, let's compare it to some other incomprehensible forces that shape our world. Starting with the speed of light. A staggering 600 million miles per hour, we realize that even in our vast cosmos, reaching the closest planetary system, Alpha Centauri, requires an astronomical 4.367 light years or an incredible 25 trillion miles of travel. Number 3. The lightning speed of compound growth. Let's delve into an awe-inspiring reality that might challenge your assumptions. You have probably heard the notion that saving just a single penny won't make a noticeable difference. Some suggest that focusing on making more money is more beneficial than saving small amounts. There's a grain of truth in this, as it's clear that increasing both your income and savings is better than the alternative, earning less and saving less. Yet, prepare to be astounded. Even the tiniest penny, seemingly insignificant, possesses an astonishing power when it's strategically invested. Imagine this scenario. You start with a mere penny. Then you double its value every day for a month, around 30 days. The result? A mind-boggling sum of $10,700,000. If you were to start with a single dollar, it's truly remarkable that you'd end up as a billionaire. While we know that achieving this kind of exponential growth daily for a whole month might be a stretch, it illustrates how swiftly wealth can multiply through something known as compound growth. This insight underlines why emphasizing the growth of your money can have more profound impact than merely striving to earn more money. Number 4. Understanding the impact of investment strategies. Meet Jeff and Elon, two investors with different strategies. Jeff believes in hefty contributions, thinking that more invested leads to better returns. Meanwhile, Elon focuses on his investment's growth rate over the amount he contributes. Elon consistently invests $10,000 yearly, whereas Jeff commits twice as much, $20,000 annually, achieved through overtime and bonuses. Considering their growth rates, Jeff investments gain 7% yearly, while Elon aims for higher growth, increasing it by 50% to attain 10.5%. Although a seemingly modest 3.5% difference annually, its impact becomes evident over time. In 40 years, Jeff would have contributed $800,000, accumulating around $3.99 million. Remarkably, Elon with $400,000 contribution would surpass Jeff by over $1 million, totaling around $5.072 million. This comparison showcases the power of a higher growth rate over time, even when contributing less money annually. While Jeff's diligent contributions are commendable, Elon's strategy of focusing on accelerating the growth of his investments has proven to be remarkably effective in the long run. It is a testament to the importance of not just contributing more money, but also making your money work harder for you through smart investment choices. Number 5. Understanding the significance of time in investing. Elon could have opted for a different strategy. Instead of consistently investing $10,000 annually for 40 years, he could have contributed only during the first 20 years, halting further contributions. Surprisingly, this approach would still have left Elon with an impressive $4.466 million, over $400,000 more than Jeff. This reveals that the paramount importance of the investment time period beyond the growth rate. Despite Jeff and Elon both investing the same amount over 40 years at a consistent growth rate, Elon's method speaks volumes. His initial 20-year contributions amount to an astounding $4.466 million, while the subsequent 20 years yield nearly over $600,000, a substantial 7.5 times less. This stark difference mirrors real-life investment scenarios akin to Amazon's gradual growth. Just as Amazon needed time to flourish, your investments need time to reach their full potential. Thus, recognizing the power of time alongside growth rates is pivotal for financial success, whether you contribute more or less. Number 6. The astonishing compound growth of Warren Buffett. Becoming incredibly wealthy doesn't necessarily require achieving astronomical returns. Take, for instance, the legendary investor Warren Buffett. With an average yearly return of 20.5%, which is approximately double what an average dedicated investor might achieve, he has amassed an astounding $70 billion in wealth. However, even a dedicated investor who manages an average return of 10.25% per year falls far short, accumulating only around $35 billion. This stark difference clearly underscores the immense potency of compound interest over extended periods. Warren Buffett's success story is a testament to the power of consistent compounding growth. While achieving sky-high returns can certainly lead to substantial wealth, what's truly remarkable is the impact of sustained, moderate growth over time. It showcases how the combination of regular investments, time, and the magic of compounding can turn modest efforts into a remarkable fortune. This phenomenon isn't exclusive to the super rich. Anyone who consistently invests wisely and allows their money to grow over the long haul can reap the extraordinary benefits of compound growth. Jeff Bezos, the current wealthiest person globally, with $161 billion, remarkably includes a $53 billion share for his ex-wife, hinting that his net worth could have soared to $214 billion. Contrary to common CEO practices, Bezos receives no substantial stock compensations. His unchanged salary of $81,804 per year since Amazon starts differs vastly from the colossal earnings of other top executives. At 56 years old, Bezos' financial achievements are astounding. On average, Americans in their 50s save around 10 times their yearly earnings. By this measure, an average American earning as much as Bezos would possess about $800,000. However, Bezos' exceptional accomplishment lies in generating a stunning $214 billion in value for himself and his family, an astonishing 26.75 million% higher growth compared to the average Americans. Although Amazon's existence spans a mere 26 years, the reality of its growth is intriguing. Since its 1998 IPO, Amazon hasn't encountered a single year of 4-digit growth. While growth percentages frequently reach double digits, their yearly returns never cross triple digits. With an average annual return of 78% since 1998, this growth defies expectations, demonstrating how modest double-digit growth can propel an individual from a few $100,000 to a monumental $200 billion in under 3 decades. However, consider this. If you started your journey at a leisurely pace of 10 miles per hour and increase your speed by a mere 10% each day, achieving 11 miles per hour the second day, 12.1 miles per hour the third day, and so on, in the same 4.367 years, you would have traversed an astonishing 99 envisioned trillion miles. To put this in perspective, that equates to an astronomical figure of 1.94 times 10 to the 50th power miles for round trips, illustrating the phenomenal power of compounding growth even when compared to the most awe-inspiring forces of our universe. Jeff and Elon's investment strategy spotlight growth rate and time's pivotal roles. Elon's approach of letting investments grow over time surpasses Jeff's larger contributions. This resonates in Jeff Bezos' journey to becoming the world's richest through Amazon's unconventional growth. Similarly, Warren Buffett's story underscores moderate growth's extraordinary impact. The influence of compounding isn't confined to finances. The COVID-19 pandemic demonstrates exponential growth's influence. Understanding it empowers informed choices, whether utilizing compounding's potential or recognizing its risks. Amidst the universe forces, compound growth stands out, a transformative force from ordinary to extraordinary. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell to get notified of future videos like this and gain more insights about becoming a business champion.